This is UCC, aka Utah Cannabis Club. Today we're going to be talking about the future of cannabis in Utah, and an update on the rescheduling of marijuana.
Yeah, for real. But first off, what you got in that piece there, brother?
We got in this sovereignty piece. This is from Wholesome, the Affy OG.
The Affy OG.
Yeah,
straight from Wholesome Co. Shout out Wholesome Co. Straight from their Ritual line. That's their top shelf. So it's JJ's first time trying it.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Here we go. Very spicy in the first note and fruity in the end.
Okay.
Definitely taste caryophyllene, seems like.
Seems like we got a caryophyllene.
Yeah, very smooth. And
I agree with
it's good.
I agree with the spicy, the spice there.
And a little sweet towards the end.
I should probably stop taking ribs when we're doing tastes.
Yeah, I know.
With a pouch in, ooh.
Yeah, well, we only get so far with the not so clean bowl, But
we do our best, though.
Exactly. It still hits.
Yeah, if you want to get a true taste test, I'd say you want to roll up a J.
Roll up a J, keep multiple bowls. That way you can clean them and, you just load them up like a shotgun.
Yeah, fresh.
Bang.
That first hit every time.
Every time. But, we all know how it gets. We all get lazy. No one wants to clean it. Then it gets to a point.
The piece is clean, but this is literally one day. I cleaned this yesterday.
Damn.
He works that magic.
And then this, I just cleaned this, before you guys got here.
Yeah. It's a great piece. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
The Affy OG, honestly, I love it. I've been smoking on it for a couple days now. It's a nice cerebral high. That's the first thing I do notice. It's that psychoactivity. Things start to kind of zone into perspective.
Up here and definitely feel like a tightness across my forehead.
Yeah,
I'm ooh.
I can feel it right above and below my eyes.
Yeah,
like
across your eyes.
It's like a raccoon. He's a bandit. We call that the bandit. The bandit effect.
The daredevil.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. That headband effect is there.
Yeah.
And you know what? We definitely gotta pull up the lineage on that.
Definitely gets my heart racing a little bit. Is it more of a...
Antōn, do you mind grabbing the
package?
The package, yes, sir.
No.
Thanks, bro. OG. Strain. All right, we're about to check the lineage on this Affy OG, which I believe is. Let's see. There is a lot of options.
Just brought everything.
Brought it all
except for one.
There's 3? I thought there was just 2.
Permanent Chimera.
And
then the Affy OG.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at terps, which lineage, it's a little. There's a lot of options. I personally don't know which cut Wholesome's got, but moving on to what terpenes we got. It looks like the highest is myrcene.
Okay.
Coming in second is caryophyllene, and then we got pinene, and then bisabolol. Total terpenes at 1.07%.
That's great.
Let me answer this fool.
That's great.
Mr. Florida is calling. What's up, baby?
Put it on speaker.
Yo.
You're on the podcast.
You're on the podcast. You're live on the podcast. Do you hear me?
Well, do you want me to slide through right now?
Yeah, come through, man.
Better get your ass down here.
I bet. Drop the pin.
It's at JJ's house, bro. You know where JJ lives?
I don't. I don't know how to get there from here, bro. I'm fucking...
Where are you? Are you just leaving work?
I'm just leaving work now.
I'll drop the pin.
Alright, appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, sir.
See you soon, buddy.
See you, bro.
Peace.
Much love.
Yeah, you gotta remember, man, he's still young.
Just still young.
Yeah, I don't know how to get there from here. You just drive to your house and then drive to my house.
Dude,
Literally, it's funny.
Now you know how to get.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Shit.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes, like, I remember before smartphones, sometimes you just had to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that too.
I was like, oh, well, I know how to get to your house from my house, so if I go to my house...
I go to that location, then I can go to this other
But then
location.
sometimes you could, like... You
Kind of cheat it.
Yeah, you could, like, I recognize...
I know this room.
Yeah, I know the area, and then you're like, oh, I did it!
Woohoo!
And then you
Yeah.
know. But then after that, you should know. Maybe twice.
Yeah.
It takes...
If you're stoned, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Which chances are...
Yeah.
You're stumped.
Stoned, yeah.
All right. Well, yo, look, I found the cross. So it looks like the lineage for the Affy OG is the number 75 from the SBSE times 78 LAOG Affy Pheno Hunt from Wholesome. So it was one of the winners, which was 75. And let's see. Yeah, did you guys ever try the SBSC from Wholesome? Sour best shit ever?
No, I don't think it is.
That's a great name. I didn't.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, I love the name. Holy crap! I kind of like. I love trying things for the name. Like that's the whole reason what the Alaskan Thunderfuck.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole reason I bought it. I was
Right.
like, oh, that's a great name.
Yeah,
That's the
like,
word.
that sounds cool.
That's the word fucking it.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And SBSC is a Green Bodie's Green Bodie genetics.
Oh,
So
sweet.
Damn.
yeah, dude, they definitely are picking some good genetics. That's why this permanent chimera.
Shout out Ritual, shout out Wholesome.
Yeah, they've been releasing some fire lately.
You know, let's throw some of this in the bowl. What do you say, sir?
You ready for it, bro?
I don't think you're ready for it.
You know I'm ready for it, bro.
That's what I like to hear. Let the people know about the breaking news.
Okay, so well, this just came out yesterday, January 15th. Judge cancels hearing, pauses marijuana rescheduling indefinitely. So as we knew before, there was supposed to be from schedule January 21st, are now indefinitely paused following ruling by DEA Chief Administrative Law Judge John Mulrooney II. I don't know.
The third.
That DEA demonstrated bias against the process. The participants, including Village Farm International and Hemp for Victory, sought to have the DEA removed from the proceedings. Mulrooney allowed an appeal to the incoming DEA administrator, effectively delaying further action. The hearing suspension coincides with President-elect Donald Trump's upcoming appointment of a new DEA leader. Critics argue that the DEA has undermined the rescheduling process, stalling progress on reclassifying cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 under federal law. Advocates emphasize the significance of ensuring a fair process over expedited outcomes. Yeah, people are like...
So what's the overview of that?
People are pissed.
People are upset because they paused it indefinitely. So like it's it's like it's really upsetting to figure out like the DEA seems like they've been on purpose taking their sweet ass time.
There's a lot of people that are looking at this objectively or like optimistically and saying like, oh, maybe they're gonna completely deschedule it rather than reschedule it though. So like, because that's what people were voting for before, were like a lot of pro-cannabis people were upset that they were just rescheduling it to Schedule 3 because they were thinking that that was benefiting, you know, like big companies, you know, SOs, you know, multi-state operators.
Like, I believe that a lot of the comments, when they had the comments open, were like, no, we would rather just deschedule it completely.
Right.
Like a big percentage of that were just people saying deschedule it instead of, oh no, don't. Like, yeah.
Because then that is just benefiting these people that, you know, these elitists that already have a bunch of money and they're just going to take advantage of cannabis.
Oh, like.
Well, they'll still take advantage of it, but
even with. Oh, sorry, you go.
I was just going to say.
Rather than
they'll still take advantage of it, but there will still be mom and pop shops. There'll be more home grow. We can do what we want with it. So it's like, you know, it's like we obviously have the option to go to Walmart to go get vegetables, but we can grow our own vegetables.
Right.
Or we know someone that grows great vegetables.
But it won't be monopolized, is what I'm saying. Like, it won't be like restricted to be like.
Yes.
Yeah. It won't be restricted and be like, oh, you can't do this. Your only option is to buy from us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Here's your shitty weed.
It'll never get like that. Because the black market survives.
Because the black market survives and the people will always be here. You know what I mean?
That's what's like that. Yeah, it's still going even in like rec states, the black market's still going.
Yeah,
like
so
it's not as prominent as it once was, but like
it's still going.
It's definitely still going.
Very true.
So yeah, it's super interesting.
What do you think about that, JJ?
Yeah.
I want to be optimistic, but you know, I'm annoyed. You know, especially with the point they brought up with, you know, the new president in office, like being, you know, on the conservative side, knowing like who he's going to pick for a DEA chief is probably going to be very against cannabis. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just like fingers crossed.
That doesn't sound very optimistic.
I'm hoping and praying, bro. You know,
that sounds realistic.
That sounds horrible.
I'm hoping and praying, man, that like we get some people with like brains.
With hearts.
And
Hearts, dude.
Most important.
There's a lot of people with brains, but we need people with hearts.
But like, yeah, like it's just they're thinking of safety, and I understand, but it's like you have to understand where we're coming from too, and they just don't at all.
They never have.
Yeah.
It's like we don't need more sympathy, we need more empathy. Where you kind of try to feel what the other person's feeling or what your action would do to that other person.
Facts.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
So, you know, yeah. What do you feel about it, dude?
Man, I'm pissed, dude.
No, you ain't.
I'm pissed, fool. Honestly, not like I said, like it's like, look how things are right now. In our current state, in our current situation, we have a program. We also, you know, have been in the game for a very long time.
Right.
And you know, we can always get the things we need when we need them. So like the fact that like, yes, it could be monopolized. It is monopolized, in my opinion, especially here in Utah. What's it called? Even though it is like that, it can definitely be vice versa. You know, the mom and shops can still pop up. You know, not legally maybe, but hopefully in the future we can. I do want to stay optimistic about it too, but at the same time I'm like, you know what, like this has taken what, 50, 60, no, like, okay, since let's say 1930s ish is when the actual use of cannabis was outlawed. Mm-hmm. So it's basically been
90 years.
100 years.
Yeah.
Almost.
We're on 5 years away.
Exactly. If we're rounding it like that.
And that's the thing.
Thanks.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying thank you to my man's here, bro. Loading up the permanent.
That permanent camera. Number 20.
Little out of practice.
Number 20.
Bende. Can I get a bende? No, I forgot what I was saying, but go ahead, Antōn. You had some.
No, I am upset. I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
Because it's just to pause it like that and be like, okay, well, when
say indefinitely. Are they giving it?
Yeah, there's where's the thought though? And if the DEA needs to be removed, then let's do the process to have the DEA removed, and let's have the people who actually kind of care more, because the DEA drug
what is
enforcement
agency?
Yeah,
defund the DEA.
Exactly. Yeah, it's they're against it anyways, so why would they look at it? And I guess they have more numbers than most other agencies would, but it's still, I don't know, I just think it's bullshit. Okay, I want this process to be processed.
Yeah.
I know that's hella selfish.
Let us smoke
exactly.
And I want other people to do
Let
it
the
too.
culture thrive, you know?
Right.
There's going to be big companies, but there also got to be small companies.
Exactly.
The little guys.
So you have small batches, personal.
Yeah, and talking about that, that's what I want to see in the future, of Utah with cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to that. What do you guys want to see in, let's just think about the year 2025 right now. Hold that for me for a second. This is making some noise. In the year 2025, what do you...
That was a beautiful hit. I'm sorry.
I didn't think I was going to make that.
Dude, that was
You
great.
did it, man. Congratulations.
Damn, bro, thank you. Thank you.
Dude, how's that taste, dude?
Tastes good. Tastes like, honestly, it just tastes like weed. Weed in a bowl. But it is a little, I can taste the tangy, a small bit of tanginess from the permanent marker. Super fucking smooth. Super smooth. I didn't think a hit like that would go down as smooth as I did. Yeah. I love smoking joints of this. I love smoking big
the
doinks.
end note on that is amazing.
Big doinks of this.
Yeah, the end note taste is really good.
Yeah, It is nice. Yeah, permanent Chimera number 20.
It's amazing.
Shout out.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Personally. Yeah.
Permanent marker times Chimera. What a cross. What a cross.
Yeah, that's also from the Ritual Wholesome.
Straight fire.
Smoking on some wholesome coal. Yes, sir. But we were talking about the future of cannabis in Utah.
Yes. What are you excited for, dude? Let's just talk about 2025. This upcoming year.
What do we think is going to happen in 2025?
What do you think is going to happen? What do you want to happen?
To be honest, I think it would be better to look at this as a span of 5 years, because that's where I see more of the program kind of happening, or more of the changes happening in 5 years.
More progress for sure.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
More measurable.
More progress in our eyes.
Yeah.
Because obviously, we could be, telling the government, hey, we want homegrown, we want this and that. That's progress for us. For the government, their progress might be hide this from children and hide this from everybody. We don't want anybody to see this. So more restrictions, more label restrictions, more brand and marketing restrictions.
No, you're gonna keep going.
And so what's it called? He's younger than me. You gonna stay here. Stay here. Okay. But yeah, I mean, hopefully in our, for us, we can convince the government that there needs to be some changes, and within the next 5 years, in my highest hopes, I hope that they grant more licenses to cultivators and processors.
Because there's definitely a need for it, right?
There is a need for it, and I know it's going to take steps. Like, they're not just going to drop 100 or 200 fucking licenses and everyone can get one. And just add at least 5 or 10 more or something like that. Also, get some home grow. Get some home grow legal. At least one plant per person. That's more than enough. It's just helping destigmatize it, because once we get to that point, it's like everything about society is going to change. Right. A lot of people are going to be doing it. The cops aren't going to care. The cops already don't really care. It's just
they already don't care.
Exactly. And it's just like, as long as you treat a cop with respect and just fucking, I got my med card, I'm not lit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I promise.
I didn't smoke today, bro.
While your toes are crossed, you're like, my fingers aren't crossed, bro.
Yeah. I'm not high as hell right now.
The whole toe trick, bro. Got him, get him every time, bro. No, but yeah, it'll all of that will kind of slowly start to dissipate. But that, and then also hopefully we can make some headway with the flame to flower rule. Right. Pre-rolls are required in this state, y'all. Well, I mean, it's not even about pre-rolls. It's just about every product that this plant can offer.
Right.
I think it's important. And I don't think that we should be getting criminalized for using this plant.
No.
If we're trying to smoke, let us smoke. Obviously, if we're not causing a scene, if we're not doing anything publicly indecent, come on, y'all. We're just living. Man. This whole community, and it's everybody. It's not just, fucking kids that smoke weed every day. It's not middle-aged people that smoke weed every day. It's everybody. Right. It's just of every age, every color, every class of life.
Let me put the flame to the flower.
Well, it's also those people that are actually smoking medicinally too. Maybe 2 hits off a J does you more medicinally than 5 hits off your pen, because of the method of consumption.
Yes,
and
100%.
Because they are different. Rip your freaking pen 9 times and then go smoke a joint. It's 2 different highs.
It is. Yeah, and it's all that bioavailability, that full spectrum effect.
Yeah, and the entourage effect.
And exactly, all of that.
You know what I mean? There's studies, just coming out saying that certain cannabinoids are released when they reach a certain degree, and vaporizers, don't reach a certain degree. It only happens when it actually combusts.
Yeah.
And so, that's pretty crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Who says that the flame to flower doesn't provide benefits?
Exactly. And especially that's another thing about the pause of the rescheduling. It's with it getting moved to Schedule 3, then they could actually have real studies on it that the FDA would have to recognize, because since it's considered such a bad thing right now.
Right.
Get ready for all the studies.
Exactly. How do I sign up to be a test subject for that?
Get paid.
Right?
It's a different type of drug test.
Exactly.
I'm not at risk here.
I'm not going to lose my job or anything in this drug test.
Yeah, dude. I'm super excited for the next 5 years, and especially in this state, especially what we're doing here. I know we're it may seem like we're just getting together, smoking weed, and having a good time, which we definitely are doing.
Oh yeah,
all the time,
every time.
We are actually making a bit of a difference, here, just talking about it, making it okay, making it seem normal, making it just one of the things that people do when they get together, you know, and just hang out and talk about what they love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can forget about your worries for a little bit, and we can just either, you know, we can have a discussion, a rant, emotional, I don't know, expression.
Yeah, so like the next 5 years of cannabis in Utah is just like, I'm, you know, way more optimistic than I am about the fucking rescheduling thing. You know what I mean? Like, because that's not holding us back right now. Like you said, like, it's not changing anything. That's just going to be paused for a while. And it was potentially going to bring more money to the industry. Mm-hmm. But it's like, okay, but that's not going to stop what we're doing. We're going to keep doing what we're doing today. Mm-hmm. You know? And in the next 5 years, yeah, like, there's definitely going to be some change. And it's going to be positive. Like, I just don't see anything other than that.
Yeah,
and especially what we're doing here, like what I said again, like just before, like with Utah Cannabis Club, dude. Like,
we're gonna make those events.
We're gonna make
those events coming up.
You know, possibly with more licenses coming out, more, you know, the law actually changing. Who knows what happens in the next 5 years? UCC could have our own products. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, dude, it's just really exciting. You know, to think 5 years from now. But yeah, like, I'm gonna be doing this shit still on a Thursday. Mm-hmm. It definitely will be in a different space, but definitely hope to have this piece of glass still, maybe some more, and
nice collection,
and you know, just as good and better cannabis.
Maybe some
to try, you know, and some more homies in here.
All the homies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love that. What about you, Antōn?
It's like kind of the same. Like, definitely homegrown. Like, our future, yeah. I would like to see homegrown in the next 5 years. That'd be dope. Like, it wouldn't take too many laws to change and to do that. Like, even just since the program is state run, so like that hopefully could just take some voting. But I don't know, I'm also optimistic about it because like we really, where we're at right now, we can really just go up. Yep. And we can just keep going up and get better and better. Like, just with everything that already, like, everything we've partaken in tonight has been fire. And like, even if we smoke more, like, we still got the super boof over there. That's freaking really good. Right. Like, that's great.
Love the boof.
And sorry to cut you off, but like, they're not going to take away any license. Like, there's more likely for them to add license in, you know, like a bunch of licenses in the next 5 years than take away.
Yeah,
100%.
And so that's like, gets me fucking pumped.
Exactly. Like, 100%. Yeah, like there's the potential to just have more variety, more like, even there's just everything all around with the licenses, more processors, more cultivators, like just that variety of everything, and you'll just have people just growing fire. Which, yeah, in the next 5 years, I could see that.
Homegrow's a huge part of that. Mm-hmm. It's like, imagine the fire we'd be fucking.
Oh, yeah. That's with no worry.
That Utah Cannabis Club grow, bro.
Ooh. Bro. We'd be like a little co-op. We'd be able to just, hey, who's available?
Yeah, dude.
And we just, bam, go down.
And just to, like, share different techniques with each other. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the whole community. Yeah, the whole UCC community. It'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, then with that, like, because like with more licenses to open up, like it would make it a little more normal because there'd be just more talk. And that's also too, like, and I would like to see even more education, but I'd like to see more people getting educated.
Right.
Yeah. More curious about it instead of that stigma of, oh no, it's bad. Like, just be curious about it.
Or like,
instead.
oh, it's just weed.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like, weed is weed.
Exactly. That's
like, no, like there's so many different things about different strains and you know, different cannabinoids, different terpenes, different sulfurs now that we're learning about. Like, it's crazy, you know.
Different flavonoids.
It's really different flavonoids. Like it's endless, you know, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And so like there's gonna be more to educate people about as the years come. You know, in the next 5 years, like I can't imagine how much more we're gonna know about cannabis.
It is cool to see like the classes. Like the classes at universities where they are teaching about cannabis and
like University of Utah, they were throwing together.
They have a program, That's just dope as hell.
That's so cool to like actually get down and break down the science of it and know more about the plant. The education, it's key.
Right.
Yeah. If you
I think I'm gonna do it.
Do what?
The class, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I talked to them and they fucking kept emailing me and emailing me after that. And I was like, man, I really want to do it, but I cannot afford the tuition. They were like, oh, here's some money off. Here's some more money off. And I was like, I can't do it.
You can do that? Just cover the whole thing with me.
Right?
Sponsor me. I'm like, dude, I think about it. We probably know a good fat portion of what they teach there.
Right.
So I mean, we could technically just be like, all right, just give us half of the class, half of the shit that we don't know.
Like, let me skim through the stuff. And I'll pick what I want to learn.
Exactly. You want to hit some Affy permanent?
Is it?
Which one? You pick.
Yeah.
The orange one.
Take
The orange one. The Affy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We sharing. We always sharing out here. It's part of the community.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
A friend with weed
Is a friend?
Indeed. Indubitably.
Exactly. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That happens.
Anyone got anything?
Some side effects of partaking in marijuana is.
We talked about, you know, what we're excited for in the next 5 years. Like, you talked about it a little bit. Do you want to, like, expand on the next 5 years? Or
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can. I mean, like, for sure. Like I said, I think I definitely mentioned a lot more, like, state law changes, like, or state law changes.
Gabe.
Like Gabe. Okay, Gabe.
Hello.
Hi, man.
What's up? We got Mr. Florida Flores in the house.
We got a boyfriend.
What's up?
What's going on?
Yo.
What's up, Big Ross?
What's up, homie? How you doing, my boy? I miss you.
I miss you guys too. How's everything going? Oh, got the ritual on the table?
Yes, sir, bro.
You know.
Got the Affy over there, too.
Hey, back up.
You got the Affy on the table?
Over there, yeah.
Yum.
Everything's
Yum.
so
Got
Affy.
some rainbow belts and bag clogger with me. Some yummy.
Rainbow belts and
Bag clogger.
Bag.
That's
Good, yeah.
a hash name and a half, dude.
Right?
Yeah, because it clogs bags.
Yeah.
Bomb, dude.
What the
Damn.
I love that name. Just because it sounds fun to
Dude,
say.
wait till you smell it.
What the fuck is this, bro? Oh my god.
I think
it's
I'm
like
getting more
sweet,
of my
but
palate
like
back.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same
Not
time,
smoking.
huh?
Yeah.
Some super unique
that's a
smelling
that's a
turds.
fucking clogged pipe.
Huh?
That's a clogged pipe.
Hey.
Smell. Oh, hey, my puff coat, my peak just touched down today.
Oh, no way. Congratulations,
Is this the-
dude.
Hey, watch out.
Is this the bag clogger?
Yeah.
That's some.
What you
Are
getting?
you trying to have a
This bag clogger smells like stinky feet
More
pickle juice.
flavors than I do quantity. I
Hey,
know.
did
I'm
you
that
hear
guy.
my smell review? Stinky feet pickle juice.
stinky feet and pickle juice?
Gabe.
Sticky feet and pickle.
Whoa.
Sticky feet.
Right? Some unique.
Stinky.
And this is, I pulled this from the freezer today.
I get the pickle juice.
It's like
Dude, that
vinegar
is
for
so
sure.
I don't know if
fucking
it's
fruity.
I don't know if it's stinky feet or if
fresh,
it's
huh?
trash.
Just super fresh.
Yeah.
But there's like
What is it?
There's that
Rainbow belts.
yeah, like funky like
straight rainbow belts.
Yep.
whoa, that is wild.
right?
Bad
Just some-
Clugger's
just
wild.
some unique terps.
Just a watch.
Yeah, it's just
Tell the people, Javi.
so that is what I would probably consider 5-star hash. Not full melt. 6-star would be full melt. Not quite full melt. It is some still pretty quality stuff. Some nice fruity terps.
Very fruity.
It definitely has the rainbow belts, like cereal milk, like creamy milk vibes.
That smells amazing. That smells like a strawberry
Fruit Loop milk.
That smells like a strawberry milkshake, people.
Yeah, like some Fruit Loop
Like a
milk.
strawberry
Fruity
milkshake.
Pebble milk.
Yeah, so I brought 2 pretty polarizing flavors with me. But yeah,
Polarizing.
getting some
That's
terps.
sweet.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
it
We're about to go
totally took the
bipolar.
funk out of that.
That could be like a.
Bipolar.
I get
And
that
then
could like
new
a
hardware.
perfume.
Yeah, we got new hardware, new disposable hardware that they're gonna be running. It's the O2 coil. I think they're sick, dude. The bubble lights up all nice too.
Whoa.
This is Shadow Honey, Black Amber times Devil Driver.
Shadow. I mean,
Shadow Honey.
it tastes good, and that shit rips.
Thank you.
And you guys are for sure on these.
Yeah, that's the one
You
we
tested
chose.
them through and through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They've been good to us. They've been good to
excited.
us, dude.
What is Shadow Honey?
Shadow Honey, yeah.
Black Amber and Devil Tiger.
Yeah, thought it was pretty good.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that the oil gets illuminated when you hit it. Just looks
Yeah.
pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
that's
cool.
cool.
And it's a 1 gram.
Yeah, it's a 1 gram.
Fire.
Yeah,
I'm excited, dude.
Ooh, that's
What do you guys
tasty.
think of flavor? Oh, thank you. What do you guys think of the flavor?
Let me take
I get that black amber
Take a
for
little bit.
sure.
It's light for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I can't put my finger on it, man, but I really like it.
I really like
It reminds me
too.
of like an old
floral.
school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like that's why we named it honey, because it's got like just a smooth like shadow honey. You know what I mean? It's like this berry honey kind of flavor. It's just smooth.
Right.
Yeah. It's definitely, I would say, a lot like Black Amber.
Yeah, I
It
get
is.
a lot of
See,
black amber.
For me, it's Devil Driver on the front, so that berry note on the front, and then
Yeah.
it just stays Black Amber after that.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, taking those smaller hits a little bit. What voltage is that thing at?
So this I think runs at 2.4 is what we ended up selecting, and then for drag we went 1.4.
So when you're dragging it,
Yeah, so
That's
like
one.
how much? Well, so there's a difference between ohm and like what your drag ratio is. So your ohm is like coil gauging, so like how thick and like how much voltage is being produced at that time. That's like what it'd be relevant for. But what I'm referring to on the 1.4 is how big the millimeter is for the ventilation. So you can go to like 1.8 to like 1.4. It's more on the low end. So I like it to be a little bit more of a firm hit instead of just like air.
all air.
Yeah. So I like a little bit more of a tougher hit. Like I want to know that I'm pulling on something. So that's why we went to 1.4.
Nice. Okay, I see.
Yeah. It was pretty dope.
It drags nice. I like it. 100%. Well, before you got here, Gabe, we were talking about basically the future of cannabis in Utah, the next 5 years. What are your thoughts?
Dude, it's actually like
What are your thoughts and what are your thoughts on like I guess we could say goals, or what do you want to see in the program? Or
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen in the next 5 years, and what do you want to see in the happen in the next 5 years?
So what I know for sure is happening in the next 2 years, even in the next year, they're opening
Get up in
up.
this mic. Get up in this mic.
Yeah.
They're opening up more processing licenses for the state of Utah, and production licenses and pharmacy licenses. So they're gonna kind of up the ante a little bit on licenses. But the thing that Utah is struggling right now the most with is how many patients we have. Where our market hasn't been advertised, we're not allowed to advocate for or advertise for cannabis at any capacity. If you're a pharmacy, you can have a billboard, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But how
We see the
ancient are
billboards.
how ancient are billboards? Who's looking at them? Not very many people, right?
I mean, quite a bit,
like-
but who's acting on them?
Okay, and like
You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
different thing.
How many
to-
interactions are you getting from billboards?
low.
Yeah.
And mainly it's because they don't say anything besides a brand. They can't give you a website. I don't think they give you a location unless it's like right above it. They might give you a location. I don't know.
Some do.
I don't even know. And like, I know that there's billboards. I just don't look at them. And I've seen them, but I don't look at them. You know what I mean?
I see a dragonfly one on the way home.
Does it have an address?
Yeah. It definitely
I
says.
doubt they say the address, dude. It probably says like
There's
South
some.
Salt Lake. So it
There's
says
some
Salt
that are
Lake or-
close that it says like on 711 South or whatever.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
pay attention next time because it's off at 3900.
But
You know what? Let's make a post. You know, let's just take some pictures of as many billboards as you see. If you guys see a billboard, just take a picture
yeah, we could definitely do that.
and just make a little.
But I definitely know that they're opening up more licenses for pharmacies. I think that in the next couple of years, things are going to really start to step up in the sense of the United States has moved really far with how much they've woken up to cannabis. If you look around the United States, it's a lot more accepted, especially on new programs that are just barely taking off that have a little bit less of the constructs that we have, like they can grow at home. The pricing is very different than Utah. Those zones are having extreme success, like Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Michigan's taking off and doing absolutely great.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're
New
doing
York.
good. New York, killing the game with just new gear and new stuff coming out all the time. So I think that
Rest in peace to the people that are smoking the sprayed packs.
rest in peace to your guys' lungs, dog.
Yeah. You're going to be calling that number in like 20, 30 years. Did you smoke all these straight packs when you...
We may have a class action lawsuit for you.
It's not, but it's kind of crazy to see how far some of the newer states have came compared to Utah that has been even around not terribly long, but a little bit longer than some of these other states that are just coming online and having extreme success because they built their they stay true to their bill.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
mainly that's like the biggest thing is like what they had in writing is mainly contributing to their industry that they have running right now. Where our bill, they randomly ended up taking out home grow and a couple other things that were built into what we voted for. So I think that that's something that Utah in particular is going to have to figure out in the next 2 to 3 years. How and why that ended up happening when it's breaking the Constitution. You know, there's a reason that there's a class act lawsuit happening right now against Utah, I believe, for this because they broke they broke a law essentially when they ended up
They
having
changed the
something
bill. They changed the bill.
without having us re-vote for that bill. The bill that we passed had cannabis on it that you could grow at home. Like home grow was on that bill.
Yeah.
And then they removed it last second without any other votes. So we said yes to this bill, but it partially was because of home grow. And then they removed partially what
So they're getting
we
in
voted
trouble for removing home grow?
Yeah, they're getting in trouble for removing home
That's
grow.
great.
Because they should have, if they were going to remove home grow, then in theory we should have re-voted for it.
Exactly. So it is something that is talked about and in like the cannabis sphere right now for Utah of just like how are we going to manage that? What are we going to do about that? You know, so it's a pretty interesting place to be right now, but it is cool to see more pharmacies coming online, hopefully driving more and more patients in Utah to medical cannabis, somewhere that they can ethically get their flower, knowing that it's been taken care of properly, not in a backpack. Backpack boys, I love you, but shit's bad, dog.
We need that homegrown. We need that flame to flower, and it's great to see, like, you know, like I said earlier, like, we're not going to see licenses get taken away. You know, if anything, we're going to see more processors and more licenses.
It's true.
You know,
and like you'll see it within the next year for sure.
But
yeah,
I think just from this conversation, you can just grab how all of us went to home grow. Like all of us talked about home grow. You weren't even here for when us three talked about home grow, and that's where you went too. So like that is an important part of
cannabis. What we're trying to get, what we're trying to do with ourselves for sure. It's very important.
It's not just beneficial for us, but it's beneficial for cannabis.
It's beneficial for people's mental health to be able to touch a plant or interact with the plant.
But just like capacity. The plant as well too, like the evolution of the plant is going to be so much quicker because everyone else has a hand in it. You know what I mean? So it's going to speed up the evolution of the plant essentially because there's going to be more growers. So, I mean, that's going to be cool to see.
Everyone can have a hand in it.
Yeah.
And like Gabe said, it's
more
true.
strains, more crosses, more pure, you know, sticking to one breeder.
Yeah, like seeing your own plant. And then you can be proud of it too. You get some big old nugs off of it. Or if you get one.
How do you feel about this? We talked about this earlier. The judge pausing the rescheduling.
Interesting. Could be for the right reasons.
That's what I was saying. Like, we got to be optimistic, and it could be like a completely descheduling. Whoa. You know what I mean? And like, it's like this is only benefiting the big companies and the MSOs and like, you know, like pharmaceutical companies. Yeah, exactly. Monopolize.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Every big MSO will come into your say, we want to let the local companies do free run, like they run it how they want.
Right.
And then we'll just be a back shadow. But once it actually comes into play, things change very quick.
Yeah, but on that, also, like, you know, we got a new president coming in and he's conservative and he's bringing up a new DEA chief, you know, executive officer, whatever. So that's probably going to be a guy who's probably a little against cannabis.
Trump's with cannabis.
Is he? I don't know shit about politics that way.
Either.
I say out the cut.
I mean, he is personally, but under his like politic shit, he's gonna get somebody that's not.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends how much they pay him.
So yeah, we'll see. But like, you know what I mean? It's just like Antōn was saying, he was pissed. You know, he's like, man, there's no you know, I was happy to see progress. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it's cool to see the different views. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's really interesting just to see where the Utah market could go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. But it is fun and it's a good place to be. There's a lot of opportunity for a lot of cool stuff to happen.
And so what do you think is going to happen in the next 5 years for, you know, Utah Cannabis Club?
Utah Cannabis Club in the next 5 years? More grow facilities, like going and being more interactive with the current people that are running the industry here. I think that's definitely in the next like 5 years of really getting tapped in with who's the cogs, like where's the gear mechanism, who's pushing the best flower, who's has the cleanest facilities, like
right.
Who do we respect the most when it comes to cannabis culture in Utah?
Who's gonna let us show what they got?
Well, that's what I mean by respect
us-
the
let
most
us
for
in the
cannabis
door.
culture, because
Yeah.
we know that they can, right? We're in the industry. We know what the regulations and the guidelines are. When you have somebody that comes onto your facility, you have to check them in, and there is a process for you to be able to tour their facility, being anyone, right? You just have to do things properly. You're on film the entire time. They're completely secure buildings. They're very well maintained that way. So if you sign in, they're fine with you going through their building because they know they can see you the entire time. Right. So I think it'd be cool just to see like, what's up? Like, who's actually down to show us what you guys are doing? Do you guys like be proud? You know what I mean? Who's proud of what you're doing?
Yeah.
You know, so
Put a spotlight on that stuff.
yeah, dude.
Have a transparent, clear window when you're making your French fries, like in and out.
Speaking of in and out,
I fucked up my bucket, boys.
What happened?
It's dead
that's
too.
just charged. That's just charred. Tired.
Well, no, I need to wipe it with the Q-tip. But I ripped it off, dude.
Oh.
I ripped it off. It got caught on my clothes when I had it open. And then it was all sticky underneath. Hink.
He's a hink.
On the floor, bro.
That was the noise of the top ripping off.
That was the exact noise.
Do you have a Type C?
Yeah, he does.
He does now.
Yeah, he does.
Here, just take this with you, brother.
Excuse us while we take a short break. So with you, man? How you been? Am I right?
Of course. I've been good, dude. Been busy as fuck. My birthday was sick. It was really cool getting to fucking have everyone there and eat some good food, and it was nice too. Celebrating my birthday at Texas Roadhouse.
Texas bro?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's
It was sick, dude. It's sick, bro. It was good.
Who'd you celebrate it with?
All the Defiance cats. It was a surprise birthday party for me, actually. So like Defiance.
Who was that?
So like Landon, Adam.
What is
Brock.
Defiance?
Defiance is the music collective
Oh yeah.
that I go to all their like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
That's whose shows I'm going to is mainly like the Defiance crew.
Nice.
And that's just like all of my homies. So they threw like a little surprise birthday party for me, and it was really sweet, dude. Never had anybody like go out of their way to curate something like that for me. And like since my birthday is right after the holidays, nobody celebrates it. Everybody's tapped out on cash. Everybody's tapped out on partying.
Mm-hmm.
No mas, right? So like birthday kind of gets forgot about, and my family doesn't really celebrate birthdays like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just fucking am used to not really having a birthday party, but it was a cool experience, dude.
That's so nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good birthday, man.
Yeah, it was.
I was thinking about you.
Hey, I appreciate the love that you did show me on my birthday.
Yeah, dude.
Thank
Had
you.
to, dude.
Hell yeah.
No, I appreciate you boys for sure.
Forever, bro.
And then
For
California is crazy. Like the situation out in California. Like, I hope everyone's safe out in LA. You know what I mean? It's affecting everything out there right now. All the resources. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I hope all the cannabis companies can stay afloat.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just home grow shit and like...
A lot of it. A lot of what was
Yeah,
affected was home grow, like the Pasadena
Mm-hmm.
shit,
Yeah.
The Palisades.
right?
Pacific Palisades.
Yeah. Well,
I think
just
Malibu
like...
too.
Just for like the cost of water is gonna go up, right? Like
Yeah.
everything's gonna go up.
Well, I mean, they're getting water from everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everywhere they
So like all farms are gonna feel it. Every farm, even potato, tomato, fucking watermelon,
Potato, tomato,
oranges, cherries,
potato.
potato.
Well, I guess Javi's stoned.
How
you feeling over there, buddy?
I feel like taking a nap.
I told you the red light, man. You didn't want to take a nap.
That's fire, dude.
Yeah, it's right.
It is.
My house
It's
is
like,
like red light.
I'll have to get some tacos,
you have to
honestly.
come over.
Yeah, I'm
That's
getting
my
some
house
red
every
glasses, dude.
It's been forever. Hey, it's not that I didn't want to come to your house. It's that his house is closer.
Hey, it's
on
great.
Saturday.
That's great.
Okay.
I wanted to go to your.
If he would have said, "Let's go to Gabe's," I would have been like, "Well, I can't go there. Let's go to Gabe's."
It's okay. I ended up having some shit pop up anyway that I had to take care of. Ended up having to go into work for a second. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Oh yeah.
But it's changed a little bit since you boys have been there.
What?
Just like the inside my house.
Do you have bunk beds now?
Yeah, I got bunk beds. I got bunk beds. But it's changed a little bit. Nothing too crazy.
Got a new couch?
He's got like a built-in sauna.
You've got something like built. You've got something built where it's like 2 stories.
Half his studio apartment is a fucking studio sauna.
Just a float tank.
He said, "Welcome, boys. What frequency you want? 97, 42? Yeah, 42.
It is.
I'm a 937 guy myself.
I'm a 512. I'm more of a 420.
Look at the ripples on the water when it's 917, bro.
But no, things have been good. Things have been good for sure. You guys ready to get back to the podcast?
We never stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I thought we tea breaked for a second.
Yeah, we're chilling. Let's go back in it though.
Shit,
That's why we're out here.
We been doing it.
Oh.
I thought you guys were just chilling, dude.
We were
I was like, I'm gonna have to turn your mic up, dude.
I was chilling too. That's why I was so far back, because I thought we were taking a little tea break for a second.
No, I was waiting for the Puff Quota startup.
Nah, I feel it.
Right, like just kind of review that and kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about this ritual flower?
Love it. Great.
Yeah, awesome.
This one in particular was very fucking tasty.
Permanent Chimera.
Yep.
Yeah,
A
permanent marker,
great smell on it, and the effects are heavy hitting.
Is it sedative?
I would say afterwards. So it's sedative after like the psychoactive
Yeah,
effect comes
the
out.
official onset is definitely more like uppity, and then it kind of slows down.
Uppity. It
It
also
definitely leans
It's,
into the permanent a little bit more.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's not really uppity, but more
It's
like
like a
stony and like euphoric. Like I'm like, oh, like
It's like a gassy permanent marker. Like if you're looking for like
Exactly.
if permanent had instead of the sweet note a gas note. That's what I would say. Like if you're looking for gassy, like sweet gas, definitely check out that permanent Chimera. It's nice.
Yeah, if you're looking for sweet gas,
Sweet gas.
It
And
smells
then
like
the Affy's
same
over there.
thing. It smells like the paper of a crayon.
paper of a crayon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Crayola crown, but the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said last.
And that's what
This weekend.
Yeah, that's what I get the same. I get the same thing though.
Because you said crown, and then it hit me. I was like, but the paper.
But the paper, peeling the paper. Oh, bro.
You guys remember the smell of the paper of the crown?
Smells like crayon.
But it's like
Open fucking
it's like
stuff.
wooded. It's like wooded.
See if yours smells different.
It's adult proof too. That's what's great.
It's Gabe proof. There you go.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Got it, everyone.
Paper of a crown, gentlemen.
I can kind of see it, but
Oh, I'm high off that shit.
Yeah, I just got high from smelling it.
Nah, I feel like it's very gaseous. To be honest, like,
Yeah.
or maybe it's just this one. Let me smell that one. I'm like, whoa,
Like I
this
say, I
one's.
want to smell that one because
Yeah.
I've smelled the shit out of that one.
Sorry. Yeah, I feel like this one. This one is definitely more leaning on like the permanent marker side. It's more on that like kind of more sharp and potent like tart smell.
what's the batch ID? I bet they're the same batch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one. Let's see. I'll give you the last 5. 902 HA. Yeah, there you go. That one's also more quantity, so maybe that's how it smells like in a higher quantity.
Yeah.
Having
it's
both
more
definitely matters.
Yep.
Take a nug out. Give it a squeeze.
Give it a squeeze. Did that.
That's just gas, dude.
You said permanent gas.
Permanent
Gas.
Permanent ass.
Damn. Hey, how long does the Puffco take to charge up?
Should be able
Boy's
to hit
fiending
it.
over here.
No, I
He's scratching his neck. Look at
I just wondering.
on that Puffco. It's like getting deep.
To get a hit out of it, you only need like a 10-minute charge. Like that's what we did with mine on
If
Saturday.
you have a cord, it has pass-through charging. So now that it adds enough.
When we smoked that Beerus on Saturday. Do you remember that Beerus?
Oh yeah, let me bring up that beer.
Bring the Beerus up.
Smoke that beer?
Rubber.
You smell? It tasted amazing, bro. That was like sedative as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Super funky.
Really?
Yeah.
Super duper funky.
Undertone.
No Z candy like existed at all.
Undertones of like earth, grass,
So, like,
like
a little
dirt,
grassy,
little dirt. Yeah.
Like OG or like hazy?
Definitely hazy. And then it was like a Northern Lights cross.
Really?
Yeah.
Yum, dude.
Dude, and it was fucking crazy. It tasted like, what did I say, moldy old bike, like an old bike, but the tire, moldy tire with like fry sauce on it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah,
A moldy
rubber-
tire?
The moldy tire,
Yeah.
like funky,
Doesn't-
dude.
It was
almost-
funky.
I don't know if tires can get moldy.
Exactly. It's like rubber and
It's like
mold.
the smell of
It's like blue cheese.
Old rubber. Dirty
Yeah.
rubber.
Yeah, but like
A dirty rubber.
funky dirty rubber.
rubber.
Smoking on that dirty rubber.
Rubber that's had like fucking
I was like almost like plastic. And I was like,
ethanol
no, rubber.
soaking in it.
Whoa.
But then it was like at the end was like a creamy, like fry saucy type of.
Weird.
Don't talk about food, bro.
I know I'm hungry as fuck, dude.
But yeah, no, you guys. It was interesting. It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna have to get a round 2 of that.
You want to grab the
Puffco?
Got the Pete? Grab the Pete? Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby. Hell yeah, man. So you getting white cookies and or white widow and Moroccan peach? I'm getting that too.
Got to,
I think
dude. The no-till. You should get the other one. You should get the SFV. We should smoke them together.
That SFV is nice. Wow.
Just so that way we could have like they're both from the SFVs from them as well. Do you have a Q-tip?
Yeah. And
I
animal
do.
mints.
Can I grab a couple?
No, ain't no 50. No. Me no get the hash hole.
What?
Me no get the hash hole.
Why? You don't like it?
No, I'm trying to get more roasting.
Oh, smart man.
Roasting.
Smart man. Smart man now, huh?
Yeah. I thought that was rosin, but then I saw it.
No.
Oof. I mean, still, bro. If anything, I'll get that blue, green, and Superman, and that white widow make a working pictures.
Dude, you're crazy.
What?
I would
guess
only get
I
the
guess we
no-till
paused again.
kings, dude.
But dude, Blue Dream and Superman, that sounds fire.
Fuck that, dude.
Do you even? What do you know about
Blue
Seven
Dream.
Leaves, bro?
Fuck Blue Dream.
Rosin Tech fucks with them. Why don't
Hey.
you?
Hey, I fuck with Seven
Hey,
Leaves. I just don't fuck with Blue Dream.
I do.
Ugly.
Hey,
No me hables así.
Hey, you like Blue Dream?
I like Blue Dream.
Yeah.
you do?
That was the first thing you got high off of, bro.
First
That
strain.
Blue Dream.
It's the first strain I ever had,
You
bro.
like Blue Dream?
That millennial
That's one of the
shit
best.
out of here,
That's
bro.
one of the best like tasting strains I've had. Like I remember one morning I was puffing
You
on
like
some Blue Dream. I'm like,
bro?
You like Blue Dream, Abby, right? Yeah.
fuck.
See, dog? Times Superman?
I'm a hater right now.
Yeah, you hate your hating.
Just follow that haterade, man.
It's fucking haterade. It's fucking haterade right now. Yeah. Alright, well.
I'm smoking symbiotes.
See, this guy's smoking venom.
Damn.
Ranch, dude. Ranch has got my soul right now.
Yeah. Where you like going there now?
I like Ranch a lot. I've always liked Ranch. Yeah.
You a raunchy guy.
I do. I am a raunchy guy.
Yeah, you are. Pinche perro.
Hey.
Hey.
You what rosin are you getting?
I'm looking.
Don't get what I got.
It's full.
What do you get?
The
There we
Bermuda
go.
Triangle.
Fuck you,
I
bro.
knew someone would freaking smoke it
The Tropic
eventually.
Thunder,
Tropic
fuck you.
You guys want this on the podcast?
And
Do you want this on the podcast?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
we need to-
We're just talking about hash strains that we like.
Oh, okay. I was just asking.
We'll have to
I
make
wasn't
sure.
sure.
We'll have to make sure.
Yeah, I mean,
In the middle.
this is pretty long episode too. We might need to cut a little bit,
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some skivvies.
but I'm a thing like that.
What, dude?
Hey, by the way, you're gonna have to edit this.
Hey,
You got the Z fumes.
what's up with it? Have you had the solventless diamonds?
They won't ship well. They'll get you all fucked up.
For that.
They won't ship one.
Have you gotten some?
I just know. That they won't.
How do you know?
Because think about the viscosity
Hey,
of
JJ,
diamonds.
You're probably gonna have to cut that.
They're very, very loose. They're in like a terp sauce almost. So it just
Okay, so
splashes
you
around
think
in the jar a little bit too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's
Even
just
with the
diamonds and
super-
turp sauce.
Even with the cold weather.
So when they ship it to you.
No, it's not just diamonds and terp sauce, but it's super flavorful.
So what is it then?
Flavorful. I do love diamonds. So that's
10 gram minimum. That's rough.
Hey, but it is their discount tier.
But what? How much?
1 to 10.
Tier 1.
Oh,
Just
10 gram minimum.
so already get 10 grams of something from there.
It just says Luma solventless
You
diamonds
should get
Valley
1
Grove
gram
solventless
of 10
diamonds.
things.
You had that government oasis
That's
before,
cool.
haven't you? You have?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, I
It's
tried
alright.
that. I tried that.
Yeah, you did
It's
try
like in
that.
blood. It's like in
Astroberry,
red
that sounds
paint.
fire.
If I were to get
I really
some, I
wanted
would get
this
the
grapes
sour
and peaches
cherry.
though.
I'd get that sour cherry.
Which one of these do you think would be a sativa?
Sour
That
cherry.
double OG can.
Sour cherry.
Sour cherry for sure. How you know? Huh?
Terps.
Credentials.
Terps.
Show me credentials.
Terps. Your bright terps are never gonna be very sedative. It's like some of your like OGs and like your GMOs.
Okay. I see.
That's why like Super Boof
about
doesn't
time for me to go
fucking
home.
sedate the shit out of you. You know what I mean?
You try this hash?
That's why
yeah.
mimosa doesn't
Cherry
sedate
pie
the
and
shit
sour
out of you.
diesel.
won't be able to
Okay.
drive.
Okay.
Cherry pie,
Okay.
not sedated strain.
Hot
Sour
sauce.
diesel.
Cherry pie sedative strain.
No, it's
It's hydrated indica, bro. It's relaxing
Sure,
for
it's
sure.
a therapy
It's very
session.
relaxing, but not
But
sedated.
with sour diesel.
No, I'm ready to be
Okay.
home.
Pipes you up, dude.
Sour diesel,
makes
yes,
you loud.
sir. I know.
You know what I mean?
know.
So, see, even by the name, I knew, dog.
Alright.
Well,
I'm
you
telling
definitely gotta wait until we
What's up? Grapes and peaches, bro.
say.
You got that?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be sedated as shit.
No, you just come back.
You know how
from
much
cutting
those
all
kilogram
this, and it's
rosin
only
bars
you
are?
3.
All
right, that sounds gone.
35,
He got
35 or
abducted.
45.
What?
Fuck those. You got rosin now, bro. No, fuck that.
Fuck that.
If you're gonna do that, sell rosin.
I'm gonna do both. Both.
Well, then we should buy an ounce or like a
You
couple
guys
of
want to call
ounces together.
Hey, when we get back on the podcast, you guys want to call Seth real quick and see what he thinks about the future of cannabis? Just a little on call.
I think
He
we
wanted
should leave him alone.
He wanted me to call him at work. He was like, "Call me. I want to have
Call
my
him at work. He's not at work.
Nah, bro.
No, when we were at work,
The fool's lying.
he was like, "Input." You know, I want to have an Antōn was there.
I wish. Do you want to call him? I don't care.
Call him. I was gonna say fuck yeah. I didn't want to blow the mic away.
Said,
It's a little hard out.
No, you reminded me of that fucking character.
Hey, you hungry?
Yeah.
hungry?
Just tongue flying like that. Don't be touching me and asking me that shit.
Hey,
You're acting all funny and shit.
Hungry?
Yeah, dog. I'm starving.
Look at this.
He hungry too. Hey, my dog.
It's not your dog, dude.
Caramba.
Yeah, he is. That's good with you stay.
He's a good dog.
Tacos and shit.
Oh.
I'm also getting hungry.
So not full milk, but still dabble.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It just leaves a little bit more residue.
Mm-hmm. Like this. See?
Let's see.
Okay, you guys ready for me to call Sip?
Yeah, call his ass.
Alright.
I'm waiting for you.
Call his fucking ass.
Alright, we calling Sip.
Have you had the item 9?
Hold on, wait.
Cover me always.
Yo.
Yo!
Hey, Sip.
Step with us,
Yes, sir.
We got, UCC in the building. Figured we'd call you and get your input.
Yeah. Let's go.
What's your what do you think's gonna happen in the next 5 years with cannabis, and what do you want to see happen in the next 5 years in cannabis? Go.
Oh, next 5 years. What I'm thinking in the next 5 years, what will happen is I think a lot of formulations in terms of ratios like CBG, CBN, a lot of different CBC, different types of terpenes and cannabinoids will start to be more showcased and displayed. I think we'll start to appreciate the entourage effect of how all these different cannabinoids and terps work together as we learn to discover them more.
Yeah.
I think that concentrates are the future as well when it comes to dabbing and things like that. I think we're just barely scratching the surface of concentrates. I'm excited to see where the next several years different creators and makers can take concentrates. And not only that, where the cultural scene will change on a recreational level too.
Specifically in Utah. Yeah.
Yeah, specifically in Utah. If we ever decide to go rec, the culture, I'd love to see the culture change out here. More acceptance, less stigmas. That's what I kind of see, hoping in the next 5 years. What I would like to see, hopefully change, maybe more dispensaries, more mom and pop shops, more grows, more policies that are for patients, better support, for better medical patients all around, caregivers, therapists, people that are starting to understand cannabis and its uniqueness in society. I'm hoping that can start to kind of change a little bit too, and people's acceptance of where cannabis is,
Yeah.
So yeah, what was the last one that you asked?
So that was that was like, what do you think's gonna happen with cannabis in Utah, and what do you want to see happen with cannabis in Utah? But let me ask you, what I want to ask you as well is like, what do you want to see within Utah Cannabis Club in the next 5 years as well?
Man, the change with Utah Cannabis Club will be a landscape that will provide not only tools and resources for those that are trying to look for an in the industry, but also a place where they can feel like they can be themselves. I want to see UCC as a place for those that can create, those that want to use the medicine, connect with the medicine, and just to understand the medicine, I would hope and would want UCC to be that cornerstone for them, especially as we continue to expand the podcast and as we continue to educate those more on the platform. I think the educational part of UCC will always be there, but man, we are so kicked back and chill and laid back that we want to cater to all. When we say cater to all, we mean finding that space for you to come and be yourself,
right.
Where there's no judgment, where you're going to be who you want to be, express yourself the way you want to express yourself. So that's what I would want UCC to do, and for us to be a part of, be a part of your journey as you grow with this medicine, as you grow with the plant, and as you start to connect with the world with it. So as UCC is doing, so using our platform to connect with the world through this plant. So I want to help others.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
100%.
I couldn't agree more.
Hell yeah.
Yep. The goal is to definitely try to, get people to see where we are, help them get to where they're at, where connections, whether UCC was a laughing, moment for them in their car, or whether they gained something. We will stay in this industry for a while. We don't plan on going anywhere. As long as there's weed around, UCC is going to be around. So
hell yeah, man.
You know what I mean? No, that's the truth.
Bro, appreciate your perspective, bro.
Dude, 100%, man.
I want you to be here along with us as we're checking out here. So
I appreciate it.
Hey, bro.
Man.
Hey, I was talking shit, Seb. I was like, he don't want to be here. He don't want to talk.
I'm just kidding, y'all. No, man. Hey, next time you guys will catch me live in presence with my beautiful voice, man. I promise you guys.
No, I'm playing. I love you.
Hey, I love you guys. Seriously, man. Thank you for including me, man. Thank you for calling me. And you guys already know that's the vibe for UCC, and definitely how I would love to see it go, man. And I'm sure, like, you guys all have amazing, extremely talented, ideas to continue to push us forward, so I'm with it, man. I'm with the roller coaster that comes with cannabis, bro.
hell yeah, bro. It definitely is a roller coaster, and we're on it for the ride. With our hands up in the air and screaming, bro.
Fucking butterflies all up my ass.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're gonna check out here, and we want you to be along. So first one, what's your name?
Hey, it's your boy Sam.
It's your boy JJ.
Antōn. It's your boy Gabe.
It's Javi.
UCC, what it is? Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, yo.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey,
Till next
I
time.
miss you.
Adios.
We miss you.
Miss you, dude.